Great.
Welcome to Hot Ones.
Welcome to Two Button Brass Hot Ones. Welcome to the Two Button Brass 5 Spicy Brass Band Excerpts. I'm Svend, and this is Mr. Leo Lerner, a true Brit, not true grit, but true Brit from, where are you from?
So I'm from the middle of London. I play top band in the London Southern County section, the most competitive section of all of banding. And I play tenor horn, which if you're American, you don't know what it looks like. Maybe there's a picture.
I also played a bunch of top bands, not at the same level as Leo, I think, maybe.
Nowhere near.
Nowhere near as Leo, he says. So, but anyways, we're here to just play a bunch of brass band music. The rules are, I play an excerpt, Leo asks me some questions, or we have some kind of conversation. But before I play the excerpt, I eat a chili at 5 different levels. One is not allowed. Okay.
Yeah.
Get started. Why? Can you tell me a little bit about the piece "Floral Dance"? Do you know anything about it?
Floral Dance is everyone who's ever been in brass banding's favourite record. I say record because famously it reached number 2 in the charts with Riverdance and
Yes.
Terry Wogan doing the vocals, vocal solo, which I can't do, but I would like to be able to.
Why don't we just get into it? First of all, I'll take a bite. The first pepper is a very normal red bell pepper. So I'm just gonna take a bite and play the excerpt, right?
Essentially no effect.
No
It's
effect
okay.
whatsoever. Floral Dance, the opening.
Beautiful.
There we go.
Beautifully played. True cornet sound.
True cornet, I guess, that's mouthpiece. Cool. Well, let's should we get on to the next one?
We should.
Oh, now it gets real. Well, this next one is Zelda, the cornet solo by Mercy Code.
If you've ever been to a bandstand contest or a cornet solo contest, if you're American, you don't know what it looks like. This will have featured. It's instantly recognizable. It's the sound of brass band summer in concert. And once again, I'm sure we'll hear it beautifully.
Yeah.
After a chunk of pep.
Yeah, this is a jalapeno. The Scoville unit of this one is 5,000. 5,000. Nice tinkle on the tongue.
Again, very nice.
My mouth is full of spit.
I heard it coming out.
The tip of my tongue is on fire. Nice tinkle on the tongue.
I can tell. From the pepper or from the Zelda? So is it time to discuss the rescue attempts, the bailout method?
Yeah, the bailout method.
Anyone who's seen Hot Ones or knows anything about this kind of pursuit knows that one of the best sort of remedies, instant relief, is milk. So we've got a glass of milk just behind the table, but the access to the milk comes at a cost. One of the most famous excerpts, taken from the kind of violin, but set for cornet, is Paganini Variations. And so, if Svend thinks it's getting too spicy, if it's getting too hot for him, which it may well do, to access a sip of milk, he's going to have to play a line of Paganini Variations.
Yes.
That's the cornet.
So, the next piece is Riverdance by Bill. How do you pronounce that?
Bill Whelan.
Bill, arranged by none other than Ray Farr for brass band. Tell us about this piece.
Again, classic concert piece for brass band, local village band, instantly recognizable melody, featuring cornet and flute soloists. It's absolute classic piece of repertoire, so I expect Svend to absolutely nail it.
To get to the chili, the next one is the Red Fresno.
That looks spicy.
Has a Scoville unit of 10,000. Gonna take a fat bite out of this and then go directly into the opening flute solo of Riverdance. Hope I don't die. Red Fresno. Okay.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
More. Yeah.
Alright, cool. Okay. Actually really fruity.
Great.
Yeah. It might kick in a second. Ooh, my lips. Here's Riverdance.
Very nice. Any sensations?
Yeah, I can feel my lips.
That'll do it. So you can feel it on the lips, and the tongue, and the mouth.
I can feel it in the tip of my tongue, around my lips, and in the back of my nose. It's starting to burn a little bit. Alright, let's go to the next piece. It is The Knights Templar by George Allen. Tell us about Knights Templar.
So, exactly like Svend says, Whit Friday classic. Walking down Dobcross High Street. What is that? That's Whit Friday. Every band should be able to play this worth their salt. You get a huge soprano cornet opening, and then the tubas will just carry it through to this cornet feature. Just world-class band music, and we're gonna hear some of that right now.
Yes. So for this one, we have a Serrano pepper. Has a Scoville unit of 15,000. Cheers to the governor.
Crunch. Any better?
A little bit more spicy.
Perhaps this is a lesson for Whit Friday contestants in the future that you can go and have the spiciest curry on the menu and still turn up and take the prize money.
I think I would love a sip of milk.
A sip of milk?
I would love a sip of milk. So I think I'm actually gonna play an excerpt from Paganini Variations.
It's gotta be perfect.
Yeah, it's has to be perfect.
Yeah.
How slow can I play it?
It's gotta be at a reasonable tempo.
That was not worth a glass of milk.
That's the danger. If you play something like this for that glass of milk, every bandman's going to hear you crack that.
Now I'm starting to cry.
Much better. I think you've earned your sweet sip.
Toast to the governor. Mmm.
It's good. Helps.
Mmm. Instant relief. Can you tell us about this next piece, which is Concerto Grosso?
Yeah, good, but I don't know anything about it.
You know anything about it?
You do.
Derek Bourgois, fantastic composer for any instruments, any settings, was famously written an amazing test piece that I think is unique and special. Most players think when they start out with it that it is like rubato. It actually is not. At the same time, the first half of it, what makes it even harder to deal with. Oh, it's one of those pieces that also everybody kind of knows.
Sounds like you're playing for time before you're eating then.
Yeah, I am. My biggest fear in this competition, or this challenge we're doing, because it is a habanero.
350,000
unit on the Scoville unit habanero.
So there could be tears. Yeah.
Like, there definitely will be tears.
Tell us your immediate reactions. Not so bad?
And burns and bites. Now it starts kicking in. To begin with, there's a slight tingle. Now it's like hitting different spots on my tongue, underneath my tongue, in my nose. Oh my god. Okay. The more the mouthpiece was on my lips, the more it started to burn on the mouthpiece.
Quick, Paganini! It's gotta be perfect. Better than you played it before. Makes it So tell us, what was in your mouth? What was in your fingers, cheeks?
What was in my mouth? I have to literally I had to just play and then don't think of whatever's happening.
So do you think there's any lesson to be learned from any of this, or was this just pure?
Any lesson?
Sadomasochism.
Yeah, when you play music, I would say when you're performing, I would say just perform. Don't think about it, because I've played in performances where I kind of felt like this sometimes, where I was like, oh god.
Yeah, heart racing, shaking, crying.
What do you take away from this?
There's very little practical application of this for me.
Which excerpt do you think was the best compared to the spice level?
I actually thought the best one was when you went for Paganini the second time, when you really needed the milk.
Yeah.
And you're just like, really need this milk! And then you really did just force your way through it. And you got it done. I think as the chilies got spicier and spicier, your articulation really did start to...
Yeah, that's crap.
Your tongue was audibly numb.
So like 80
Those
points out of
scovers.
100, 80 out of 100, 60 out of 100,
We'll
40.
call it something like that. I thought you played them all very nice.
Thank you.
5 levels, 5 levels of spicy brass band excerpts.
5 spicy brass band.
Yeah.
5. What was the name of? Everything sucks. I gotta clean my horns.
Yeah. Well, it's been a pleasure.
Has
Thanks
it
for playing
though?
for